and said 11 degrees. We've gone past that. So I think literally Barbara's prediction of 17 degrees is achievable, including my 18. Plenty of day to go yet. Got to welcome everybody along on Facebook Live right now. Let me do this.
Get ready. We're going live in 3, 2, 1.
I think we've already done that, so let me do this instead.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy 107 FM.
You're going to love this. You really, really are, because today we're catching up with a young man coming out of South Africa called Altitude. And believe me, I know here at Galaxy, everybody wants to know everything about this particular artist, so you're going to love it. So first of all, let's do this.
Galaxy.
Yes, and believe me, as far as I gather, coming out of the heart of Africa itself is the band, the man, the artist, the songwriter, Altitude. Check this out. So we've still got a couple of minutes, Brian. How are you feeling?
Yes. What a warm welcome, my brother. You heating it up, yeah?
That's my job. That's what I do. 75 countries this morning are tuned in, so believe me, we are everywhere today, bro. Welcome to Galaxy.
All right. Thank you for having me on Galaxy FM, my brother. It's an honor.
Well, believe me, the honour is all mine. I'm really excited about this. I really am. And we don't get enough reggae. So believe me, it is always a pleasure to be able to do a show like this. By the way, watching you, watching me, watching you kind of thing.
Blessed Lord. Thank you. Greetings to everybody. Galaxy viewers and listeners, yeah?
Now, Michael King, Anthony Ligori is online as well. Donnie Coulter. Donnie, it has been a dog's age. Where you been? Catch up sometime real soon. What do you reckon?
There's a new track of Donnie's.
There's a new track of
Donnie.
Oh, that's exciting as well. So we do have quite a few people online this morning, and I am so happy to be able to bring literally this talented artist to the world. I really am. You're going to love this. You really are. Altitude is joining us, and believe me, Altitude.
Yeah, latitude. Yes. Latitude.
Read, Altitude. Do I have it right?
Yes. No, it's an L with an apostrophe. So an apostrophe is like a silent A. Pardon me, because it has always been a confusion even where I stay.
Okay.
So I was just waiting for you to speak so that I can just bring a small clarification. It's like latitude. Because the apostrophe is like a silent A. Yes, sir.
So the ladies here are right and I'm wrong, right?
Right.
I can live with that. I really can. Believe me. Sean Simpson is here. Love you, Sean. Nice to have you back. It's been a couple of days. Haven't seen you. Really has. Maybe that's been our fault though, because believe me, one day we were doing an interview with a young man. Hurricane went through his backyard. Literally, he had to fly home to make sure his family was okay. And yesterday we were supposed to do an interview, and what happens? The council comes along and chops down a tree right outside our business, right outside our office windows. Couldn't hear ourselves think. So welcome back, Sean. Nice to have you.
Oh, God.
Oh, believe me, we have a personal relationship with a lot of our fans, and believe me, bro, I will give you the number of how many people are tuned in when we've finished this. No use giving it to you now because it goes up exponentially, but you will be surprised. You really will. And I got to not only say welcome to Galaxy, but bro, when you get an interview with us, you're now a superstar around the world. Okay?
Oh, blessed Lord. Give thanks for the honor, man. Give thanks for the boss.
Well, believe me, it's all your own doing, because believe me, we don't play anything but good music here at Galaxy, so that's the first deal. Second deal is we predominantly play a lot of what people request, and when they hear your music, we get hammered by requests for your music. So, you know, it's an honour to be able to play this. Anyway, let's go to the desk, bro.
God is a man, yes he is. Tell yourself, tell yourself, make a choice. All right, all right.
Galaxy FM on radio beats. Galaxy FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm joined by Altitude. I got it right this time, Altitude, and believe me, it's an absolute pleasure. Attitude, latitude.
Latitude.
I've got the attitude for latitude. Let's get it right. Latitude is joining us, coming out of South Africa today, and it is such a pleasure to be able to bring his music to the world. Believe me, you guys have been listening to it. You've been requesting it like crazy. It's going out of this planet, and literally, I can't seem to get through a breakfast show just lately without playing at least one or two of Latitude's music. It really is. And believe me, I'm getting somebody talking to me in my headphones right now, laughing at me, saying, yeah, that's typically Grant, isn't it? It really is. Welcome to Galaxy, Latitude.
Yes, thank you for having me, my brother. It's an honor once more again, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's nail it down right now, my friend. Where exactly in Africa are you?
Oh, I'm in South Africa, yeah? But down in the south, I'm in the center. So the center is a province called Bloemfontein, because South Africa is constructed of 9 provinces. So out of those 9 provinces, I'm one of the provinces called Free State. So I'm the center of South Africa, the heart of it.
Okay, yeah, I'm quite familiar with Bloemfontein. I really am. We've had other people from around that area being in contact with us in the past. Talking of which, I want to say hi to Marvin42. Keep up the good work, my friend. You are an absolute legend, and well, we love not only the artists that you give us, but the praise that you give us as well. And I can't believe you watched Denroy Morgan's video 20 odd times. Well done. Love that. Love that. So keep up the good work, my bro. And you're a perfect ambassador for us here at Galaxy in your country. Got to thank you for that. Having said that, my friend, we opened up the show with God is in Man. Tell me a little bit about this. Tell me about the lyrics. How did you come to that?
You know the song God is in Man. It's the chorus I sing. It's a Morgan Heritage Archive. It's the song that has been done about 4 or 5 times. So what happens is that Denroy Morgan presented the song to me through Marvin42 in Uganda, because that's how I get to acquaint Denroy Morgan over the past 3 years now. Yes, so I just had to put my verse on it, because it's a strong message where the elder is putting out God is in man, the devil is in man too. So it's a positive and a negative also, you know. So yeah, that type of energy. But really and truly, it was an honor for me to partake with rights, of course, in the spiritual archive of Morgan Heritage Family Bandsmen. This particular song was in the project of Mr. Morgan. He was doing the project of Missing You with the Youth of Africa. It's out, I think, last year. People can go check it. He's doing a song with every youth in every continent as much as he can, because the elder is out there doing some good work in the continent right now, yeah?
Yeah, you know what? I'm pleased you mentioned Enroy. We love our Rasta Reverend here at Galaxy. He's a bishop, and we did an interview with him not so long ago. Of course, Marvin, he can't stop watching the video of the interview that we did with him. So I'm just wondering how many times he's going to watch this one. But at the same time, my friend, I got to let you know. This will be like no other interview you've ever done before, or maybe even want to do again, to be honest. But you'll get a copy of everything we do today. After the interview, we'll take some photos, and believe me, we'll give you some crazy photos of us that you can put on your cell phone, show your friends, you know what I mean, you know, wallpaper it.
Appreciate the effort.
Yeah, you'll be able to say they're New Zealanders, Kiwis, you know what I mean? Not healthy sometimes.
Nice.
But having said that as well, Barbara's going to make a movie out of this. You'll get a copy of that. You'll get a copy of everything on YouTube as well. And then, just to top it up, we're going to turn it all into a cartoon as well.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
So,
let's go.
Yeah. So please be aware, we're going to turn you into a cartoon at some stage. You'll probably get it tomorrow or maybe the next day. But believe me, absolutely fascinating. They really, really are. So, and believe me, it's one of the few things, you see, I've got a face for radio. And cartoons make me look good. Barbara does a wonderful job. She does. It's true. It's really, really true. Now, tell me a little bit about...
Thank you, man.
You know, it's an absolute pleasure. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself. I have a fan question coming from Tina and also from Devon, from a place called Yonkers in the United States. They ask, what is the one thing that turned you on to making music in the first place? What was your... what was the one thing that made you want to get into music?
Yeah, you know, when you are born, but you cannot really confirm that you've been hearing music when you were still in the tummy. But when you get out of the tummy, you get exposed to sounds, yeah? And sometimes you cannot speak, but you would like to use sounds to express yourself. So with me as a little kid, it was first thing about expression.
I get it. I understand. And believe me, I understand better than you might think, because I've always been told, literally, DJs can be made, but real DJs are born. You know what I mean? You're born for the job. And I get that feeling with you, my friend, that you were born to be an entertainer, a singer, a songwriter, everything like that. And it feels like you've started this at a very, very young age. It really, really does. And the word I was searching for before was, what are your influences? Who are your influences? Do you come from a musical family?
Really and truly, my mother, she's a choral type of person. But my late father loved music also badly, because my late father was like a freedom fighter, been incarcerated with Mr. Nelson Mandela 1965 in Robben Island before, So the man came out and then he left politics. So I only learned about this man 3 years ago. He never grew me. So I'm out there digging my roots, learning all this rich history about myself, because if ever you don't know yourself, you don't know where you're going, So music has always been a part of each and everybody's life. But it depends on how it affects you. Do you want to carry it on your shoulders? Do you have something to say? Do you want to use it to express yourself? Sometimes you can use somebody's song to express yourself. Right?
I understand that. I really, really do. And in fact, I say to people, everybody carries a beat, if you know what I mean. A lot of people argue that fact with me, but seriously, you got a heart. You carry a beat. You do. And everybody can react differently maybe, but react to music. They really, really do. And believe me, this is good music. It really is. Reconciliation. Now tell me a little bit about this track.
Reconciliation is a rhythm with different artists on it. It's out, done by a producer in South Africa, in Johannesburg, by the name of Lavaro Juro. People can go and check it out, Reconciliation Rhythm. I'm also managing an artist in the making by the name of Rasman. He's also on the rhythm. That was his first song out. So people can also go and check him out. I'm working on his video. I'm gonna release his video soon. So yes, that is reconciliation rhythm, and that's the direction towards it.
Absolutely stunning, because believe me, my friend, a lot of people have been requesting it. You're up around about 1,200 requests so far, 1,198 so far, 1,198 requests here at Galaxy is altitude, attitude, latitude. I'm going to get it right. Latitude and reconciliation. Oh my goodness, I'm getting my boss over the back here, she's giving me a bit of stick saying, get your words right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, remember we have longitude, we have latitude, and we also have altitude. So it's the heights, my brother. Wherever direction you are, you up there. So
yeah,
I'm up with you.
Exactly. Donnie says, definitely universal language is music. It is, Donnie. It really, really is. And
Yes, brother.
it doesn't matter where in the world you are. It really doesn't matter where in the world you are. You need music. And everybody has it. It's available everywhere. Just here at Galaxy, we play the good stuff. We do. And we're proud of that. We are. And we're so proud to be able to bring artists much like this to a global stage, put them on a global platform, and let our listeners make up their own mind. Literally. It's there. Go and enjoy it. I do have a fan question for you that I'm going to ask very, very shortly. Basically on how we can get hold of you, okay?
Okay.
Cool. And I'm also going to ask, Trevor Stride is in the house. Nice to have you on board, Trevor. Nice to have you back again, my bro. How did your interview go with Ben Click the other day? Did you do the Ben Click show? Hope you did, actually. He's a good artist. He really is, coming out of Canada. Sean Adams is watching as well. Nice to have you on board, Sean. Welcome back. Now, at the same time, my bro, I'm going to ask you about how the COVID virus thing is affecting you and the music over there and venues and stuff like that, and how things are going over there with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yes. This was a new thing to humanity.
It's weird. It's weird.
What a shock.
It's affected every country. I don't know a single person, no matter which country you're in, that doesn't know about COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But really and truly, disaster when it strikes, it exposes statesmen and the weaknesses of states or the strengths of states, and states are doing different jobs globally. Some are really representing. Some are even trying to help the other ones to get some access some PPEs, vaccines, or whatever the case could be, and stuff like that. But we forever have jealous people in the statesmen. We forever have people who want to delay the progress.
Exactly.
Musically, at least I would give credit to the South African government to try to at least compensate the artists in these trying times.
Nice. Let me back in there, but we're just running out of time, so let's go back to the desk, right? That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and it is an absolute pleasure today to be catching up with a good friend of ours, Well, a new friend of ours and a new member to the Galaxy family is Altitude. And literally, did I get it right? No, I didn't. Okay, whatever. It's still high. He said that. He said it's still high. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But the thing is, it doesn't matter where you are in the world right now. The one thing that's on everybody's mind, everybody's lips, is COVID-19. It really, really is. It's an absolute... Yeah, it's a curse, to be honest with you. And so how is it affecting you and the music industry over where you are right now?
Yes, my brother. You know, sometimes the lockdown levels, they go up, sometimes they go down. But right now, they would say maybe 50 people in a closed venue and about 100 people in a more open venue, you know. Mm-hmm. So let's see it get better with times. But also, I have to give a credit to our government who's trying to at least uplift the artist with some what we call relief funds, you understand, just to get you by. But really and truly, it's not the same. We've been performing online as well, trying to make shows online. It will never be the same because when you performing for people, you really want to meet the energy because that also enhances your performance. And special things happen on stage that really are just meant to be on stage and for stage, brought to you by the energy of the people. So missing that was missing a whole completely. It was like being in a new world. Yep. You know. So we can't wait for things to kick back. But it was a blessing in disguise because we get time to sit back and the world speed get to slow down a little bit, you know. And as a creative, you get to tap into your power, energies more time because, you know, creativity is a state of mind.
Exactly.
So yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Believe me, I am right there with you. Now, as an engineer, and believe me, I'm not only a studio engineer, I've done that for almost about 40 years, but I'm also a front of house engineer. I've worked around the world with some of the biggest bands in the world, literally, my friend. And, well, you know, my deal, literally, and let's set the scene here, you know, the lights are going, the smoke, the effects are all going, the crowd is just getting full electric anticipation ready for the show. And when the band and everything goes up for the first time, the crowd goes off, for me as an engineer, that's my moment. You know what I mean? Now, I got to be honest with you. I can't get the same anticipation of that going to the lounge and watching a show on the internet. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work for me. So, yeah, I feed off the crowd and off the energy of the band as much as anybody. And, well, you know, we need that back. We need that back. We're hanging out for that. I've got to be honest. Yes, the same here in New Zealand. 50 indoors, 100 outdoors. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. But having said that, my friend, once we do get past this, and I can see a light at the end of the tunnel here,
yes, for sure,
that we can start bringing artists and bands and, you know, putting concerts together again in the very near future, and I don't think it's going to be too far away. Would you consider coming to New Zealand and playing in front of New Zealand audiences?
Yes, right away. I understand there is a reggae scene in New Zealand, so New Zealand is not new to reggae, right?
No, yeah. Believe me, we are big fans of reggae. We really, really are. Yes. It has a place here.
My brother just asked my beloved sister Barbara to set it up and make it a possibility. I'll be there on the first plane, no delay.
Awesome. Yeah, you know, I kind of got to check this out and see how this runs by you. Yourself, Denroy Morgan, maybe Melody Uganda, and also maybe, Monique Styles, for instance. What do you reckon?
Yes, that's family. That's the close circle. You know? Yes. That's family.
Yeah, you can even pack up Marvin and put him in your briefcase and bring him over as well. What do you reckon?
Yes, how you mean? Definitely. That's in the plan.
I love this idea. We could have such a party here in New Zealand.
I like that what you said.
Very, very cool. Do you know much about New Zealand?
No, not really. Not really, you know.
Okay.
Rather than where it's situated, Not really. I don't know much. I would love to come and learn and know about New Zealand.
Well, we would love to show you around New Zealand. We really, really would. We're very proud of our country, you know what I mean? Made up of 3 islands. There's a small island right down the bottom, then a bigger one, then a bigger one than that. The one down the bottom actually got a name. It's called Stewart Island. A manly name, Stewart Island. And then whoever named New Zealand after that ran out of imagination and called the next one South Island. And we here are in the North Island. Couldn't call it anything else, I suppose. But
Okay.
we would love to show you around New Zealand and have you
Yes.
take some stage, you know, and entertain some New Zealand audiences. We would absolutely find that the best thing here in New Zealand. We really would. Now,
Looking forward.
I have a fan question for you. How do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? But more importantly, my friend, do you respond?
Yes, within an instant, Barbara can let you know. I'm active on Facebook. I'm all about on Instagram and on Twitter as well, you know. The name is Latitude. So an L, capital L, apostrophe Titude. Then you go on that, you just put it on Google, it will let you know. We try to avail the music and we try to really partake in the platforms which are available online, so that because our content we're trying to make to be broad with it, you know. We could be singing with our mother tongue, but instead we chose English. Being chosen English and mixing it with a little bit of patois from Jamaica doesn't necessarily not make me a Jamaican. So when I approach interviews, I stick to South African accent and I stick to the English that I've been taught basic at school. Yeah?
Fair enough. And I got to commend you. You have a very good range of English. And thank you for, first of all, even taking the interview with us here in New Zealand. Now, at the same time, believe me, Denroy Morgan and this young man work together. Absolutely fantastic. It really, really is. How long have you been writing music?
Yeah, but I've been writing music from the age of 12, you know, because I started writing people's songs, you know. I like to write a Tupac, I like to write some Looney, some rapper songs too. So that taught me the pattern of writing and rhyming. But back then, the pattern of rhyming was different because your words had to end the same way. But right now, you can just say words that sound almost the same. They don't need to spell more in the same way or stuff like that. And most important, it's about painting a picture. You know. So that's where music has evolved right now. So songwriting has always been one of my strong points. But I like it when you mention it and you recognize it, because I don't go about telling myself that it's my strong point, you know. Because for me to get a song that I wrote ready, it takes quite a while to get its range proper and all those aspects of it in line, so that it's a full package ready to go voicing studio.
Now, tell me about Set an Example, because believe me, people are very, very fascinated with this song. We don't call them fans here at Galaxy, we call them our audio audience, if you know what I mean. Now, believe me, they are not shy. They get in touch with us, they want to know the skinny on everything, and Set an Example is one of these tracks where it just continuously comes back. So tell me about the lyrics of this. How did you come to this?
Yeah, you know, Set an Example was a song, you know, collaboration I did with Rastrelde in Italy. So it was a producer in Netherlands by the name of Asha E, who made the instrumental. And then, you know, I went to my school days when I was wearing school uniform, and the difficulties I could see, because those times Nelson Mandela was just about 1994. He just passed the court case. So we still have the stigma of the apartheid regime, which has to wash out and all those type of things. So really and truly, it was a song like that. And it's a blessing because Rastrelde ended up coming to South Africa mystically. So That was a blessing. Pick him up at the airport. We went to Johannesburg in Newtown. We killed the show with the great Admiral and Jasid. And then the next day we went to Pretoria to go and shoot a video, which was done by Rebel Shumba. So it was a full package to even have a man from Italy shooting a video with him right here by my side. You know, we didn't even plan for that to happen, but it mystically happened. So it was a blessing.
You know, that is absolutely fascinating. It really is. So right here is set an example on Galaxy.
Yeah. Back to school. Education and the golden rule.
How you feeling, bro?
Yes, no, I'm up, my brother. I'm loving your vibes. I'm loving your vibes, sir.
Very cool. Do you need a drink or anything?
Yeah, I could get something for my throat. Do you want to give me that opportunity?
You go
right?
right ahead, bro. You go right ahead.
Okay, let me do that. Thank you, bro.
I promise I'll get his name right sooner or later.
Latitude.
Latitude. Call him Mother, eh?
Mother music.
Because I want to talk about Massa Music Records, and this is the label he's signed to, that record factory, and this is important. We really need to cover this. We really do. Next one up, Senorita, and he's joined by a guest with this one, so believe me, we'll talk about that as well. So you feeling okay, bro?
Yes, recharged. Thank you, big man.
Nice, nice. By the way, I like your hat. I like your hat.
I like your beard, man.
You can't have it. You can't have it.
That's what Melody said.
Somebody's talking to you here. I'll just get rid of that. Is that
Yeah, that's
okay?
Thornell Jones Jr.
Thornell Jones Jr. Wow. He's texting you. Thornell Jones Jr. is just talking to Barbara, and he's a selector for the Grammys. Barbara's got some powerful friends. She's got some very, very influential friends, tell you.
Okay, brother. Okay, brother.
I tell you what.
Blessings, Barbara.
I tell you what surprised me was when this COVID virus thing first came out. She's talking to one of the scientists trying to find the cure for a product called AstraZeneca in England. I'm sitting there going, You're talking to the scientists? Don't worry about the doctors. Don't worry about anybody else. Go straight to the source of the people making the product. I like
She
that.
kick any door. She kick any door. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't undermine the woman then. You cannot undermine the woman.
No, absolutely. And believe me, I'm glad that Barbara's one of my bosses, because my goodness, the amount of people she knows, woohoo! That's fantastic. The next one up we have is Senorita, and we'll have a chat about that. But I also want to talk to you about your label.
Yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to the label itself, and give them a bit of promotions as well. Okay? I really do.
Yes, okay.
So let's go to the desk, my friend.
Okay.
You have to love them, 'cause you tell me future. Yeah. You have to understand, 'cause you tell me future. Take care of them, 'cause you tell me future. Stay on stay on all the freedom. Never freedom. Never make it someday. Stay on that time for freedom. Spirit in our minds and reach them. We stand over. Never make it somewhere. So last year I know.
Galaxy FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Donnie, I can't tell her that. I really can't. You know, she'll get a big head. Says that Barbara is the girl. Yeah, she is actually. So much so that she completes Galaxy. She really, really does. And we would be lost without her. We really, really would. James Kiley is with us. Nice to have you on board, James. And believe me, my friend, it is an absolute pleasure to be catching up and talking about the music coming out of course, And I want to talk about this Massa Music Records, Hit Record Factory. Tell me about this, because this is fascinating. How did you get involved with this?
Okay, my brother, I was working with other people in the stables and getting shows through them and obstacles, and I decided now to open up my own brand. It's like an umbrella, and with it comes a lot of things also. It comes also personal business, but it also brings forth to, first and foremost, the community, to make shows, to record, to have other artists on board, you know what I mean? To be able to change the community and facilitate, bring people like Denroy Morgan to South Africa, bring people like Rascal to South Africa, host festivals and shows and stuff like that. So Massa Music is the vision, is the business. It's a BTY, it's a LTD.
Very, very cool. And I tell you what, if you're ever going to do a show, a festival or something like that, and you need a white boy to fill the DJ spot, you know who to come and see, right?
Yes, bro, I got you.
Very cool. I believe me, I've hosted so many shows around the world, literally. Go out, introduce the bands, everything like that. And I've been a stand-up comic over the years as well. So believe me, I'm very comfortable in large crowds. But I got to be honest, I was put in a situation not so long ago, a couple of years ago now, but it's still very memorable, where I had to go and address about 70 retirees. Let's put it that way. They were old folks, literally no music involved. Scariest time of my life. It really was. So I kind of like having the additive, called music involved in it as well, rather than just standing there talking about Galaxy and how we became a global success, which happened. It really did. Now, at the same time, it is a surreal time right now. So, are you an engineer yourself? Are you mastering your own music?
No. I'm not mastering my own music as yet, But I am an electrical engineer. But engineering music is not my strong passion, I do engineer some engineers through. I work with engineers globally, so anyone who wants to work, I'm working.
Okay, well, believe me, I can recommend somebody for you to have a chat to as well. I've got to be honest. His name is Jorg. He comes out of Germany. He really, really does, and is a fantastic man and knows his stuff. He really does. So believe me, I can recommend that, and I can get Barbara to put you in touch with him. But having said that, the people have been working on your work to date that we've been listening to here at Galaxy. You see, being an engineer, I don't listen to music like a fan would listen to it. I kind of listen to it as an engineer. I break it down, or as a DJ, break it down, try and figure out how it was done, literally. And I can't fault your work. I really can't. So I want to praise those who've been working on your work and think that they've done an absolutely spotless job. It is brilliant. I also want to talk about Wave Dogs. I want to talk about Vega Vibes. Tell me about this.
Okay. Vega Vibes is an African youth in Rwanda, but I think now he's in Ethiopia. So Vega Vibes is also on the Denroy Morgan project, which is out Missing You with the Youth of Africa. You know what I mean? Yes. So Wave Dogs is a production in Europe with my brother Albo. Yeah. So I've been doing some work with Albo, trying to reach out to different audience and experiment with different feel of songs,
I totally understand that. So tell me about Senorita. This really encapsulated not only my imagination, but so far 1,477 requests for this particular track, which is absolutely brilliant, my friend. So tell me all about it. We want to know the whole skinny. Tell us about the lyrics.
Yeah, lacing and skirt, sexy senorita. Mahat Pump, Mi Vem Split. You know, that we also have a little bit of Spanish in it, you know. Carnal, she specialized in a feature, you know, those type of things. So it was a nice song to experiment and look out. And you know what you're really saying? We must have a video for this. We must have a video for this. We must have a video for this. So I'll let Vaga Vibes know, really and truly, we must have a video for Señorita.
Well, I got to let you know, literally, people are connecting with this song. They really are. I got to congratulate you because we're finding it very, very difficult to get through a breakfast show without at least playing one or two. And Señorita, literally, is in that mix. Gosh, it's hot in here. Wow. Do you, the temperature there, do you do Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
Okay.
Degrees Celsius.
Well, outside, it's about 12 degrees, which is, yeah, okay. In here, it feels like it's about 20. It's boiling. We got computers in here and they just cook. They do.
Change of
Yes,
life.
yes.
Change of life. Barbara says it's the change of life. What am I changing into? Will I be a beautiful butterfly? Change of life. Gosh.
Yeah, it could be.
I can't afford to go and buy myself a sports car and get an 18-year-old. What are you talking about? Change of life. Isn't that what old guys do? Go and get a sports car and an 18-year-old? Isn't the change of life?
I don't know.
I'm still looking forward to that.
Well,
Yeah.
not too many years.
Not too many years. Thanks, Barbara. Nice of you. Gosh. I'm going to put salt in your next cup of tea.
Don't have any sweetener in my tea.
Who says you have sweetener? I'm just going to put salt in your next cup of tea.
You'll forget about it by tomorrow. When
Yeah, I
open.
probably will too. You're right. Coming up next, my friend, just keeps me going. This is your most requested song. Bro, I can't get through a breakfast show without playing it. And believe me, I've got some people online who want to know about the formula for success because you seem to have struck that formula. So I'm going to ask you that question. But believe me, I got to congratulate you because this really is an outstanding track. It really is. And I love it myself. I really do. I've actually got you playing in my car. When I go home at night, I listen to your music. And it's true.
Respect, man. Respect, man.
Yeah, that was title, right? You're right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. And just while we're up here, of course, I'm talking to our feature artist this morning. And, well, almost time ran out there. Just happened to glance up and notice that. So the bosses aren't going to tell me off at all. No. Anyway, and believe me, this is fascinating. It really, really is, because I was just talking to our young man saying that, you know, I've got him in my car. I listen to his music on the way home. And believe me, it's fascinating having this style of music playing in my car. It really is, because, you know, I just love it. I really, really do. Now, having said that, are you recording new music at the moment? Are you looking at releasing new stuff in the near future?
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm working on a lot of songs right now. I'm also working on a hip-hop album, which with chances will be released in the US, and I'm in the process of signing a publishing agreement, not like a deal, but an agreement. But if ever it all goes well for it, so. But definitely, Denver Morgan is releasing his album this year. If not this year, early next year. We got like 3 songs together coming out from that album. So there's a lot of music coming out. People could expect, because we're there day in, day out, making sure that we're doing new music. Yeah.
Well, that just means basically that maybe, just maybe, you'll want to come back, release it with us, and also have a chat about it. What do you reckon?
Yes, yes, most definitely. Come again. What did you just say?
Maybe you would want to come back for another interview per new release. What do you think? Oh dear.
I want to come back. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Are you there, my friend?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. You're right back again. Nice to have you back. Don't know what happened there. I think the internet gods were playing tricks with us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Nice to have you back.
Yes.
Now, what I was saying is basically, if you're releasing new music, will you come back and do more interviews with us?
Yes, most definitely. Every song I release, you are my family now, so you are not stranger anymore. So every song I release, I'm letting you guys know. Each and every little thing I'm achieving, I'm letting you guys know. And not sometimes to say that you are the media, but because you are my family. So I have to let you guys know because you wish me well.
Well,
and
we
you
do.
encourage me.
Yeah, well, we do, and we want talented people, much like yourself, to keep doing what you're doing. Believe me, bro, if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't have a job. You know what I mean? So I need you to keep playing new music. Need you to keep writing and recording. I do. And coming back and talking to us as a media as well. We really do. So we love this. We do.
That's nice, bro.
Now, having said that, and I have a fan question for you. You did mention that we can get hold of you on the internet as far as Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and everything, but do you have a website? And more importantly, the fan question is, can we buy merchandise on your website? Do you have merchandise like t-shirts, koozies, guitar picks, etc.?
Yes, we do have t-shirts, but really and truly, we were working on a website, but things they didn't really come and add up together, and we was like far ahead. So we are back on the drawing board again, because remember we are independent artists too, building a website, a professional website here in South Africa, we're talking about maybe 54,000 to 50,000, So yes, we can do with help from any angle that we can. We're not out here to go like we are the most organized. We still need a helping hand. Then we're welcome to get any helping hand.
Fair enough, because believe me, I'm not sure. Are you familiar with the Facebook page for Galaxy, the Galaxy Artist page? Because believe me, if you've got anything you want to advertise, literally, it doesn't matter if it's a show or if it's maybe your own personal thoughts, a poster, or even, just the opening of a shoebox, for instance. Go and put it in there. It's free. It's for the artist to be able to use, because the amount of people that go and have a look in there, my friend, literally is phenomenal. And you never know who might be in there. There might be recording artists, there might be recording studios, there might be agents, there might be venue people. Every walk of life goes and has a look in that. And it's all about promoting you, your product, your music, everything about you. So please, please, please use it. It's for you. And
yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, brother.
At the same time, and I got to thank you for the voice drops that you've done. But how would you like to do a few more per, if you're going to be releasing a song, do a voice drop introducing the song so that we can play it, put it together, you know what I mean? And everybody knows who and what and how you are with the particular track. Literally, it's about promoting you, and the more times people hear your voice, bam, they get on the interwebby thing, and before you know it, you're going to have about 5 million friends. Believe me, they're going to be everywhere. Now, this brings me, and literally this brings me to, keeps me going, because this particular track, and I've got to be honest with you, so far, 1,645, another one right now, 1,645 requests. And our breakfast show literally is put together by the amount of requests we get per artist per song. and production put it all together, and I come along and make it sound good in the breakfast show. But you are in there so much. You're consistently in there. And I have a fan coming out of Germany right now. Her name is Gretchen, coming out of Berlin. And she wants to know, what is the formula for your success? How come you get followed so much on Galaxy? How did you do that?
Hey, brother, you know, I never plan these things, you know, because you'll be surprised to find that in my place where I stay, I don't get requested that much. So music is a funny tool, because these stories that I'm writing, I'm trying to reach out to the world. I never think of a local thing. So I understand localism of the newspaper where they feel like I'd rather go for the local content more and stuff. I really do understand, because this content is a world content. So being put on a platform like Galaxy FM, I mean, it does justice. It does justice because Galaxy FM is a world platform. So yeah, I think it's about time. And thank you for the support, you know, from the what you say is viewers.
Our audio audience, they tune in and listen.
Thanks to your audience, man. Wow, the magic, man.
Well, believe me,
Yeah.
they recognise, and let me use this term, they recognise damn good talent. Good music, good talent, good artistry,
Very nice.
a whole package. And our audience listens to this, recognises it, gets to know the music and the artist, and believe me, before you know it, there's a relationship going on. And believe me, here at Galaxy, we are so proud to be able to play this music here. Check this out. Here he is himself, keeps me going. The one song I can't get away from in the breakfast show, right here at Galaxy. It's true, bro. It really is true. So many people love your music.
Yes. No, I'll keep doing more. I'll keep doing more, my brother, and I'll keep sending more your way.
Please.
I see you got an ear. I see you got an ear.
Believe me, bro. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I recognise good music, but I
I'll
don't.
follow you back, man.
But what I do is I put that out on the platform so that the
I'm sorry, I can't.
audiences
answer your
from
message
around the
on
world
this.
can tell me that this is good music. You know what I mean? I know what I'm listening to, and I know it's damn good. But our listeners, they're not shy about coming back and saying, gosh, Grant, that's fantastic. And your music is just that. It really is.
Good job, bro.
I try to keep an open mind and let people choose for themselves,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
But at the
Yes.
same time, I also get excited over damn good music. I really do. So if I push it and push it and push it, it's because I love it. I really do. You know, so...
Yes, nice. Nice.
and
Very nice.
I'm not going to ask for forgiveness on that one because, you know, everybody needs some damn good music.
No back, no party.
Exactly. And no foul either. It really isn't. Very cool.
Right, then.
Very cool. So what we're going to do now is we will wrap up the interview from here, but please don't go anywhere just yet because we're going to do some photos and stuff like that, okay?
Okay, good. Okay, sir.
Very nice. Oh, by the way, if you happen to have one of your brand t-shirts or something, why don't you send it to me so that when I'm doing interviews, people can read that and get on the... They get on the interwebby, and before you know it, you've got a whole heap new friends. MWG
Okay.
today. I like
Okay.
it. Yeah. It's a good t-shirt too. I like you. I do.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, this is from an artist. Believe me, absolutely brilliant artist in his own right. You know what I mean? And I love promoting people. And vicariously, while we're doing these interviews, people notice. They do. So if you've got a brand,
Yes, for you.
if you've got a brand,
Yes.
please
No,
send.
I will step up. I will step it up. Next time you have me, I will step it up.
Very cool. because we want to be able to promote you in as many ways as possible. You know what I'm saying?
That's for true. Thank you, sir.
It's no way. And more balance we can change things. No way. But no power for is the only way. Africa it must reach its peak. And one young colors every Sunday. Mine is full for everything. Jaja, you keep me going. Swami, I feel the king of all kings. If I don't stand beside them, I'm not as full for everything. I'm Baba Jana keeps me going. Kissing and saying, you keep me going.
Of course, you can say in there, you can hear so many different styles. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Jimmy Cliff even, believe me. But it's all original and it's all good, literally. So if you have a chance, go out and source this music. It is fantastic. It really, really is. And I never get enough reggae music. So believe me, I'm loving this. I really am. But my friend, this does bring us to the end of this part of the show, and I've got to thank you so much for taking the time out, for getting up and being up at that time of the morning it is over there. So grateful for you to be able to do so, and want to know, will you please come back again and do more interviews?
Yes, my brother, it was worth it. It was a try. It was worth the try. Yeah. And I would definitely do it again. You know, warm welcome. You know, you got such a warm heart, and you good people yourself. You know, been chatting to Barbara earlier on. You know, trying to warm it up and acquaint myself to the Galaxy FM board. No, good people. You born for this. You born for this.
Very, very cool, my friend. Looking forward to catching up with you in the near future. And believe me, we're going to be following your career from now on with great interest. We really, really are. Believe me, you're not going to get rid of us anymore. But thank you for that. Stay right where you are, because we're going to do a couple of things now. But in the meantime, we're going to switch back over to the other studio. You're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM. And thank you to everybody that's been joining us on Facebook Live, another restaurant quality interview right here at Galaxy. And if you're going to watch a little later on over on YouTube, you know what to do, right? Yeah, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. See you later.